NHS sponsors. Welcome to the 2023 induction of the Uniontown Area National Honor Society. Being chosen to be a member of Uniontown's NHS is an honor, and you should all be proud of these ladies and gentlemen. I would like to introduce our President, Grant Barczak, to begin this morning's ceremony.
We are pleased to have inductees, parents, friends, and guests here with us today. Membership in the National Honor Society is a great honor bestowed upon the students by the faculty. We are honored to have you here with us now to share this important event. As the president of the Uniontown Area High School chapter of the National Honor Society, I am pleased to accept these candidates. Your presence here signifies that you have proven yourselves worthy members of our high school. You have been recognized for your scholastic efforts and achievements, and the promise they contain of continued excellence. The object of the Uniontown chapter of the National Honor Society is to hold before the student body an example that encourages other students to develop studious habits and to enlist in worthy service to our school and community. The membership of the Uniontown chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the four qualities held in high esteem of the society. The torch symbolizes the eternal light of knowledge. That candle is flanked by four unlit candles representing scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Each of the four areas represents so many unique aspects. To be inducted into our chapter of the National Honor Society, each member has successfully demonstrated their commitment to these ideals. As we hear our current members describe each area, please listen carefully to the meaning of each principle. You must possess a sincere interest in upholding the values of the National Honor Society. It is your duty and responsibility to exhibit these qualities throughout your high school years, and hopefully through this enriching experience, you will carry these ideals throughout your lifetime. I now present to you Secretary Peyton Hosteller.
The National Honor Society was established by the NASSP, the National Association of Secondary School Principals, in 1921, with the hope that this organization would recognize and encourage academic achievement while also developing other characteristics essential to citizens in a democracy. These ideals of scholarship, leadership, service, and character remain as relevant today as they were in 1921. The National Honor Society outlines procedures to be followed to remain an active member of good standing. Scholarship refers to each member's commitment to their education. Most importantly, new members should ensure their commitment to the organization by meeting all the obligations of newly inducted members. I now present to you Treasurer Tanner Uppel.
Once elected, all members are expected to maintain the standards by which they were selected. Members are required to attend the scheduled meetings and must make a commitment to the service project outlined in the Constitution. All chapters are required to sponsor a chapter service project, and all members are expected to participate. In addition, each member may have an individual service project or commitment to various opportunities for projects offered through their chapter. The National Honor Society is founded upon the principles of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. In all your undertakings, may you always keep in mind these guiding principles. And now your corresponding secretary, Sidney Troop.
A candle's but a simple thing. It starts with just a bit of string, yet dipped and dipped with patient hand, it gathers wax upon the strand. Until complete and snowy white, it gives at last a lovely light. Life seems so like that bit of string. Each deed we do a simple thing. Yet day by day, if on life's strand, we work with patient heart and hand. It gathers joy, makes dark days bright, and gives at last a lovely light. And now our current members will describe the values of the National Honor Society. Amy Harvey will describe character.
Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individual and personality. It is this force of character which guides one through life. Once developed, character grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action and daily striving to make the right choice. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. Isabel Jones will outline scholarship.
Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education ends only with life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherited in scholarship. Abby Weisstepek will specify leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of the leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed and is thus a charge to each of our members and to the candidates. Sadie Harvey will detail service.
Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work without monetary compensation or without recognition for the benefit of those in need is the quality we seek in our membership. We are asked to volunteer in our school and in our community. That work should be its own intrinsic reward. To know that we are helping others in need should give us a feeling of satisfaction. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities for the creation of a better tomorrow. Now, each of our candidates for induction will cite a quote depicting the meaning of each of these qualities.
Scholarship. To succeed in life, you need two things, ignorance and confidence. Mark Twain.
Character. Parents can only give good advice or put them on the right path, but the final formula of a person's character lies in their influence.
Service. Joy could only be real if people look upon their life as a service and have a definite object in life outside themselves and their personal happiness. Leo Tolstoy. Service. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Mahatma Gandhi.
Service. Help others and give something back. I guarantee you will discover that while public service improves the lives and the world around you, its greatest reward is the enrichment and new meaning it will bring in your own life. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Character. Ability
may get you to the top, but it takes character to keep you there. God will.
Leadership. A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. He does not set out to be a leader, but becomes one by the equality of his actions and the integrity of his intent. Douglas MacArthur.
Character. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Helen Keller.
Leadership. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Albert Einstein.
Character. The best index to a person's character is how he treats people who can't do him any good, and how he treats people who can't fight back. Abigail Van Buren.
Service. Leadership cannot just go along to get along. Leadership must meet the moral challenge of the day. Jesse Jackson.
Character. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. Service. How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. Anne Frank.
Leadership. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but to truly test a man's character, give him power. Abraham Lincoln.
Character. It's not something you buy. It is not a commodity that can be bartered for. It is not a quality suited for only the rich and famous. Rather, character is built upon the foundational commitment of love, honesty, and compassion for others. Iron R. Pulsifer.
Leadership. One of the tests of leadership is the ability to recognize a problem before it becomes an emergency. Arnold Glasgow. Now I present corresponding treasurer Tyler Hall.
Candidates, please stand. The candidates will now take the pledge of organization. I pledge to maintain my highest scholastic standing.
I pledge to maintain my highest scholastic standing.
To hold as fundamental and untarnished character.
To hold as fundamental and untarnished character.
To endeavor to be a leader.
To endeavor to be a leader.
To give of myself freely in service to others.
To give myself freely in service to others.
In doing so, I shall prove myself worthy.
In doing so, I shall prove myself worthy.
Of membership in the National Honor Society.
Of membership in the National Honor Society.
Candidates, as I call your name, please step forward to receive your certificates to the National Honor Society from our NHS sponsor, Ms. Costick. Emily Angelo. Katana Critchfield. Akira Dade. Casey Fukovic. Parker King. Riley Livingood. Victoria Maher. Kaylee Manansky. Wyatt Nells. Bella Pong. Jocelyn Park. Hannah Phelan. Rainey Plisco. Dominic Scott. Nicholas Torbish. Audrey Van Osland. We welcome you into our organization and trust that you will maintain and uphold the principles of the Honor Society. Now, Peyton Hostetler will close with a poem.
Hold high the torch, you did not light its glow. 'Twas given you by other hands, you know. 'Tis yours to keep it burning bright, yours to pass on when you no more need light. For there are other feet that we must guide, and other forms go marching by our side. Their eyes are watching every tear and smile, and efforts which we think not worth the while may be, perhaps, the very things they need. Actions to which their souls will take heed, so that in turn they'll hold it high and say, I saw another carry it this way. This concludes the induction ceremony. Please enjoy your breakfast.